from Oldham, it's the Horn Hoof Records podcast video chat show with your host, Danny Barrett. Hello everybody, welcome to the Horn Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and hoof with your host, me, Danny Barrett from the Crashmats. It's me folks, it's Danny Barrett from the Crashmats. Today, welcome back, by the way. We've been away for a bit, but now we're back. We're back in the shed and everything's good. Today I'm joined by the wonderful the Sewer Cats. How are we doing, guys? You alright? Josh and Cass from the Sewer Cats are here to chat all things Sewer Cats with me, so let's begin. How's it going, guys? You alright?
Yeah.
How are the Sewer Cats going? Because you're like a little rocket ball of like energy when you're on stage, the pair of you, even though you're sat behind the drums. It must be, do you want to like jump up and get involved?
Yeah, I'm such like a frustrated front person. I'd rather like be running all over.
Hindered by the drums, like, but you just want to get out there. But Josh, you're all over the place. You're like, what would you at MPF when you were on the show with us? You called him your greased pig, which is kind of accurate a summary of sometimes.
I get very sweaty.
I think it was Joe from Animal Byproduct said that he was a greased pig because you can't get hold of him.
You can't catch that man when he's got a guitar in his hand. Josh, you're going to colour in for us, aren't you, mate? So, pick any page, pick your own work, don't do somebody else's work, right? And try and keep in the lines. But there you go, you can do whatever style you want, mate. But yeah, pick your own piece. Don't do anyone else's. So, right, Cass, you're going to answer some questions for us. So, when did you guys start? It was around 2020, 2021, around then?
I think it's a bit before that, actually. So it was just before the pandemic. So we had a year before the pandemic.
Right. All right. So you were doing gigs before?
Yeah. So I think we did our first gig right at the end of 2018.
Right. Sounds okay. So has it always been you two guys? Because you don't have a bass player. You have guitars and drums. So there's no like bottom end to anything. But it sounds cool as fuck. So do you ever think like, oh, should we add to it or should we just keep the sound that we've got now? Or like
we do think that sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I think ultimately like Sewer Cats is our project and like is very kind of like we like to kind of keep it just us. Right. But there are times when you think, oh, this could do with a little bit of the bottom end.
Yeah, a little bit.
And so like I wouldn't rule it out that we wouldn't like use a bass at some point, but we haven't got there yet.
But you still sound cool as fuck anyway. Your album, because you got two albums, and you Zelda and Cute Aggression. And Cute Aggression came out on TNS. Yeah. And that's the latest one, if you will. I think they're both amazing, but Cute Aggression, like the sound on that is just very raw and in your face and very cool. I like it.
Thanks,
I like
Danny.
it. It's nice. You're all good. It's all good. So how did you guys begin? Where did it form from? Were you in bands before and you decided to start this, or what happened?
We were in bands when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
And then like all through our 20s we were together as a couple, but like just weren't doing anything with music. Right. We're just like, we've always talked about doing something together. We had the name the Sewer Cats like for quite a long time as well. It was kind of more like, we're gonna do this band called the Sewer Cats. Eventually we actually kind of got it together, wrote a couple of songs, and some friends of ours were forming a new band as well, and like they kind of egged us doing a gig together, like our first gig together. So and we did this first gig, and we thought, we'll just do this gig, sort of get it out of our system, and that'll be it. We won't do another one probably. And it just snowballed from there. Yeah.
So what kind of sewer do you live in? Is it like a foul system sewer or is it a clean water pipe sewer? And have you seen any big rats training turtles in Jiu-Jitsu in your sewer travels at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, there's time though.
Yeah. Who's your favourite TV detective?
I don't know, I like Luther.
Luther's quite good, isn't it? I'm a big Jessica Fletcher fan. Murder, She Wrote. Classic. But Royals from the Crash Mats likes Poirot. He's a big Poirot fan.
Yeah.
And Sexy Chris likes Bergerac. So we've all got our different tastes, but we still got on together as a band. But you're going for Luther.
I'm going to go for Luther. Yeah, Luther's very. That's a bit of a cool choice, isn't it?
It is a bit. Yeah, all the cool
What
kids.
about you, John?
I don't know any detectives.
You don't know any detectives? No.
What about Cracker?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, his name's not Cracker though, is it?
Is he not Cracker? What was his name?
The show is Cracker.
The show's called Cracker. Yeah. But was he not called like Jimmy Cracker? Was that not his name?
Jimmy Cracker.
Or did he just eat lots of crackers and that's why he got the nickname Cracker?
His mouth was
It's just full and his cheeks were full. That's why, it won't be called Train. You walked into a field, right, and you saw a quicksand on your left-hand side and quicksand on your right-hand side. And in this side, there's a quiff. And on that side, there's a pork pie hat. And this side is rockabilly, and that side is ska. Which side are you saving? And which side do you just let sink in the quicksand?
I've got to let Scar die, I'm afraid.
You gotta let ska die. Interesting choice.
I know my choice would be tactical.
Yeah.
I'd choose let the scar no. Which one? I'm confused.
Right.
Which one are you going to kill?
Which one is? Oh, no.
Which one do you want to save? Which one are you just going to let drown in the quicksand?
Save the rockabilly.
Save rockabilly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Spice it.
We're both agreeing, but we're still arguing.
DIY punk rock scene. Where do you guys think you sit? Like, because we're all been lumped in this punk rock scene, but no one ever sort of like gets themselves like we call ourselves ska punk because we're thick and we don't know what else to call ourselves. So what kind of punk rock would you say you guys? What punk rockery are you guys?
What punk rockery is this?
What punk rockery is this? Because like, if there's a girl singer, it's normally like Riot Girl, and that's the only or female fronted.
Yeah.
And that's the only sort of genres you.
I mean,
get.
that can be a bit of a weak description at times, can it?
Yeah.
But I would say, I mean, we have got a Riot Girl sound.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's garage punk.
Garage punk, I like that one. Yeah,
I think so. Sewer punk, isn't it?
Sewer punk. There we go. Yeah. I don't know what we are. We're just idiots. Right. If so, the UK DIY punk rock scene, right? Imagine it. It's one big DIY superstore. Mm-hmm. What aisle would you guys be on?
The toilet aisle.
Yeah. The U-bend sections.
The drain unblocker.
Yeah.
Like last week when we bought our first plunger last week.
Yeah.
And had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. Fun with plungers. Did you try it on your head?
Did you?
No.
That's a very confident / wobbly no.
I feel like we should have done that before we used it for its actual purpose.
We're going to show the video for Get It.
Oh.
The music video for Get It. Well, in a minute. We'll go, and it'll come on, like, but, it's a very good video. Where did you come up with the idea for that? Were you trying to like get what was in the song in the video or whatever?
Yeah. Pretty much. Like shout out to our friend Joe who makes our videos for us and is very amazing and very patient with me when I'm sort of like running around town like an idiot.
Shout out to producer Rick and Senor Scott Trick Bradley from Horn Hoof Records for doing similar with myself.
She's great, and it's just kind of like playing the character that the song is about.
Right.
So the song is inspired by a quote from Molly May of Love Island.
All right. Okay.
Who said something like, "We all have the same 24 hours in the day.
Yeah.
And we only get one life, and all of you need to work a lot harder to have what I have."
Of course.
So it's inspired by that. So the kind of character in the video is a sort of influencer type, I suppose.
Nice, but is a bit fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh got to throw a latte on me.
Oh, that was great.
That's not what you said at the time.
It was funny afterwards.
You felt bad at the time.
I felt terrified actually. I'm about to die.
Yeah, who wouldn't go unpunished. You know, fine.
What's the best and the worst gigs you played? What if you had to think, like, say, the best moment playing a gig was, and what's one of the sort of, not worst, but say less fun moments playing a gig, I suppose?
Well, I mean, I feel like
MPF last year's got
Yeah.
the best ones, isn't it?
MPF 2023 was just incredible.
Packed room and playing with everyone.
You know, for when we got like the news through that we're going to play at Gorilla, we were just terrified. And we thought, oh no, you know, like there's only the two of us. What are we going to do to kind of fill the space and, you know, not feel dead awkward?
Yeah.
And so I sort of said, like a bit jokingly at the start of the performance, like, oh, you know, there's only the two of us, so if you want to come on stage, you can. And just through the whole gig, just people were coming up.
Yeah, you don't want to be inviting people like that sometimes.
Yeah, it was great. And, you know, as for bad ones, like...
You played in the sports bar with us where they didn't turn any of the sports off. The TV, so we had giant TVs with like netball and horse racing on whilst we were all playing. That was
enjoyed that gig.
But it kind of had this weird energy. Like sometimes you
people sitting down watching.
Yeah, you feed off this like awkward energy.
It's brilliant sometimes like that. Yeah, I love gigs like that. Where it's just a little bit awkward and it's just not right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We played in Wales once next to a rave. So the venue, we had it sort of like two venues inside it. So we were in one room and there was a rave going on. And it was fine. You couldn't really hear it until somebody opened the door, and then all you could hear was the rave. And all you could feel was the rave and the bass and everything. And then they shut this door and it'd be gone. But that was a weird gig.
Yeah, we've had a weird one in Wales as well. Where, we were invited over by another band, and they... I have to say, it's not a DIY band. No one you know. And they were really confident they'd get a good turnout, and I think one person came.
Oh no!
But you know, we just thought, well, we played our sets.
It's a free practice.
Yeah,
that's
free
how
practice.
I always think about it.
Free practice. And but they insisted on playing for an hour, and they were sort of like the band in the Titanic, sort of just playing.
We just left and watched them, and they were still playing, weren't they?
Going down the ship.
Salute these guys. So yeah, we'll put in your video here. New stuff, have you got any new albums coming out? Have you got any new stuff coming up this year, 2024?
There's something coming, Danny.
There's something coming.
There's something
brewing. Down the sewer pipeline.
Yeah. Is it
being pushed by cars.
In a couple of weeks, we're going into the studio with lovely Niall from Bruise Control.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we're going to be recording some tracks with him. one of them may feature a bass
Oh my god.
as well.
Oh
so
my God.
that's a little exclusive thing.
Check this one out, folks. Exclusives.
So yeah, something will be coming this year.
Oh, good stuff. Because are you guys playing in MPF again this year?
No, we've done our time.
You've done your times.
We've done
So
our time.
you can't play again.
Yeah. We've actually done,
rules.
like, the rule is 2 years, but we actually did 3.
Oh my god.
Because during the pandemic we did a live stream, so
That doesn't count.
Looking back on those things, they were shit.
Shit,
weren't
wasn't it?
they?
It's just drunk
Everyone
man
tried
just
to
sitting there
best.
playing acoustic guitar, just going, so fucking hell.
I thought he had a xylophone, but I couldn't find it. I was gonna play a couple of Crash Mats songs on that, and just live
they
stream
couldn't
that.
find
But I
it.
couldn't find
Such
it.
a
So
shame.
never happened. Right, sorry. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right. So, if your music could make a monster come out of the ocean, what would the monster look like? And which of your songs do you think would summon it?
Do you feel like our music is a bit sort of summoning?
It's the prominent drums. They usually summon a big monster like a King Kong or a Godzilla or something like that. The prominent drums on their own,
I feel like this is another strategy for drain and blocking, isn't it? You summon the blockage.
So it'd be a big big sewer blockage would come out.
Yeah, I think with bits of hair coming off it.
Yeah. Like
little
a
googly
nappy
eyes and
nappy eyes.
Yeah,
and like toilet
really
paper
stinks.
faces. And, yeah, really stinks. And what song of yours would summon it?
Oh, maybe. I think My Dark One is quite a good one.
You could change it to My Brown One.
So that one is kind of quite menacing and sort of driving, and then it sort of speeds up. So like once the blockage is out, you then get the fast bit.
Oh, just show the camera you're colouring in, the work on your colouring in so everyone can see it. Look at that, folks, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys very much for coming in.
Thanks, Danny.
No worries, anytime. Thank you very much, folks, for watching the Horn Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello, I'm Hoof. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can email us. I can't remember the email address at the minute. But
it's coming up on the screen.
It'll be coming up on the screen. Yeah. Scott will put it in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We're doing a live show at MPF again this year, so if you're going to be there, we're on the Friday. And we'll be doing another Royal Rumble interview where we'll try and be interviewing as many people as we can in the allotted time frame that we have. Yeah, check it out. Until then, see you later, everybody. Bye! Bye!
You have been watching the Horn Hoof Records video podcast chat show, Hello and Hoof, with your host, Danny Barrett. Directed and edited by Scottrick Bradley, CEO and Vice President of Horn Hoof Records, and Rick Fallows, aka Nightheart. Why not email in the show hello.and.hoof.at@hotmail.com. Tell your friends about the show. Share the show with other people. Tune in next time for another thrilling adventure on the Horn Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and Hoof.